Rigsby, author of FitYummyMummy, and that was just a small snippet of how I start off each and every morning to help prepare my body and my mind for my busy day. Early morning stretching is one of the best things that you can do if you are a busy mom, because you put you first on your to-do list and you take care of your body. Stretching is just the perfect way to prepare your body for the day. Stretching is going to increase flexibility, increase circulation, and it just feels good. If you've not gotten into any type of stretching habit or routine, I'm going to challenge you to take one on for the next week and see what a difference it makes. Not only to the 5 minutes that you're doing it, and you will notice an instant boost of energy, but how that's going to carry over into and impact the rest of your busy day. So I'd like to show you step by step what I do for my sun salutations, and then give you some ideas of things that you can do as well. Because sun salutations, if you're not familiar with these types of yoga poses, I don't recommend you jump right into that unless you're going to a yoga class and you have the proper instruction, especially if flexibility is not up to par. You got to ease your way into this, and it's very important that no matter what type of stretching movement that you do, you listen to your body. And this is for anything that you do. The foods that you eat, the workouts that you do, the stretches. Your body is constantly giving you feedback of what works and what does not. So, stretching, sun salutations. This is a great series of movements that I have found fits perfectly into my busy morning, and right now it's just habit, it's routine. I've been through this over and over again. And the best way for me to begin this is we start off in mountain pose, so you are balanced on your feet, nice straight tall posture, core is tight, and you are inhaling as you lift your arms up overhead. You have a nice slight arch in your back, and you're going to swan dive, pushing your hips back as you, with a flat back, leading all the way over, and you're going to come down to just what feels far as what is comfortable for you, because you're going to feel, I even feel this, some tightness in your hamstrings. So you can kind of bend your knees, but eventually you're going to be able to straighten them. So you'll want to go through this breathing series before you actually step back into those lunges that you saw as part of my routine. And I will say that what I like to do, coming out of the bottom of the first step of the sun salutation, is that you roll yourself up. You can kind of think of rolling your body, your upper body up spine by spine, so that way you come all the way up to the top, swan dive over. And when you're ready, you feel like you can place your hands down, you're going to choose to step back with either your right or your left foot. You're in that nice deep lunge position, chest is out, shoulders back. Step back with your other foot. Now from here, you're going to slowly lower yourself down as if you're doing a push-up. Go as slow as you can till you reach the bottom. Flip your toes, then push up. Shoulders are down. You gaze up slightly. You're going to feel that nice stretch happening in your back, in your chest, your shoulders. Come down. From here, you're going to push yourself up and back into downward facing dog. So you're pushing off your palms, letting your head hang down below your shoulders, and you're lifting your hips up, feeling your hamstrings get a real nice stretch. Try to push your heels down towards the mat and you'll hold. Then come down to that push-up plank position. Now you're going to take the foot that you stepped back with, step forward again, hold that lunge position, step all the way forward. Now from here, ease your way up, make sure you can straighten your legs if you can, and then roll all the way up. Breathe, and then you can repeat. And you can repeat that sequence by alternating which foot you're stepping back with, how long you're holding each lunge position, the downward dog. That's an important part of stretching, is that you're taking the time to really get deep into that movement, because you got to make that connection for your muscles to release into that stretch, and that could take 10 to 15 seconds, which could be 5 to 10 deep breaths, depending on how fast you're breathing. I am not a yoga instructor, just to make sure that everybody knows that. This is just what I have taken through my experience with yoga, and I'm sure that I do it in a way that is different than how everybody else does it, but it's a way that I enjoy, and it allows me to really focus on the areas of my body that need the best stretch. Now what I want to show you are some things that you can do right in bed or on the edge of your bed that can help you kickstart your day, so you're not just rolling out of bed being mindless about, stopping to take care of you. One of the first things that you can do, obviously, when you're lying in bed, is when you wake up, go ahead and fully extend your legs. Flex your feet. Point your toes and flex your feet. So you're feeling that happening. Then your arms. It's a natural reaction that when you wake up that you want to stretch overhead. So stick your arms straight up and feel that stretch. And a lot of us don't have a lot of room to do like a complete circle down like this. So what you can do is bring your elbows down to your sides. So this is like, if you're familiar with the FitYummyMummy workouts, this is like a stick up. So you could do this. You can also lift one, or come up, go ahead and bend your knees, bring your heels up to your bottom. You can hug one knee into your chest at a time. It's going to help get a stretch in here, your glutes. And at the same time, if you want to do a hug, you could go out and a hug and out. Same thing on the other side. Now it's important that when you're lying on your back and you're doing these stretches, that you then roll to your side to push yourself up. So you want to ease your way into your day. Now from here you could continue to stay seated in your bed. You could hang your legs off to the side of the bed, but there are some things that you can do from this position as well if you don't want to stand all the way up, really easing your way into your day. And one of the things that you could do is that you could lift and extend each leg, kind of getting your lower body going. Now your upper body, because a lot of us, depending on how we sleep, if we don't sleep very well, maybe stress from the previous day carries over, we feel a lot of tension in our neck and upper back. So it's important to really take the time to allow some upper body stretches as well, especially in those areas. Very simply, turning and looking over each shoulder. Now notice that my chin stays level to the ground. And I'm not going to try to push my chin past to where it feels uncomfortable. So you'll turn to where you feel that you cannot turn anymore and hold, take a breath, and turn and do the other side. You could also tilt your chin from side to side. It's very important to take the time to wake your neck up. And then, I love this one, because it gets your chest and your back. You're going to, and you could even just sit there, like what I showed you with my sun salutations. You could sit on the side of the bed and inhale, arms go straight up overhead. Exhale, they come down. Inhale, straight overhead. Exhale, they come down. But this one I love. Clasp your hands behind your head. Now from here, I want you to do a nice deep breath in. Then exhale. Fold forward, bringing your elbows in and rounding your back as you exhale the air out of your lungs. And come down to that crunch position. Inhale, open, nice and wide. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm kind of going through these a little fast because I want to be able to show you everything. And that, you're really going to feel that this creating that opening. And that surge of energy that you're going to feel is when you go into each of these stretches and you're holding and breathing and being mindful about it. That's where you're going to notice, because that's where that increased circulation comes from. Your body's just going to start to feel better. Now what you can do after you get out of bed is that you can start to move your arms around into big circles, going in each direction. You can bring your knees up and march. If you have really tight, if you feel like your lower body's really tight, obviously holding on to something if you need to, pulling each leg up. If your quads are tight, the top of your thighs, you can pull them back. And then if your hamstrings are tight, if a forward bend is not comfortable to you, then you can find something to prop your foot up on. And I don't know if I'm out of the camera here, but a hamstring stretch, and obviously you have some support. And you're going to, if you're going to go into a bend, I'll just do it flat on the floor. But if you're going to go into any type of bend, it's important to think about keeping your shoulders back and leading with a flat back. So leading with your chest as you come forward into any type of stretching that bends. And think about, you're bringing your stomach to your thighs. And some of us might say it's already there. You know what I mean. This is not a proper forward bend. That's just rounding the back. This is a proper forward bend. Leading with the chest. If you can touch your toes, wonderful. If you can't, go as far as what feels comfortable to you as long as your legs stay straight. And you'll notice repeating stretches 3 to 4 times and really holding and breathing in each stretch, you'll be able to do just a little bit more. You'll feel that release in your muscles. And while I'm thinking of it, when you go to stretch particular muscle groups, you do not bounce. You'll find that point of resistance. You'll stop, you'll hold, you'll breathe. You can take 2 deep breaths, and then on that 3rd exhale, so you're going to breathe in and breathe out. As you exhale, see if you could go just a little bit further. And those are for those muscle groups that tend to get very tight. Another thing I like to do for my lower back, my lats, my shoulders, is holding on to something and just leaning back. Allowing your head to drop down. And then coming up. So it's kind of like that downward dog version in the sun salutations, but you have some added support. So there's some ideas to help you get started with a morning stretch routine. And it's something that I want you to do right when you wake up. 5 minutes. What should you do? I want you to kind of look at what I've given to you as examples. Look for other resources that you find will be helpful to you. And pick a few movements that you feel really help energize your body, really help you make you feel good. Something that you can do that's not complicated, that doesn't make you feel frustrated. Start out simple and do this for the next 7 days. I want you to follow up with me. I'll send out an email to remind you. Post a comment below. Let me know what a difference that you notice from adding in these early morning stretches. Take care of your body. When you take care of you, that's when the results begin to happen. You got to put you first, and this is the perfect way to do it. This is Holly Rigsby signing off. Now go stretch.